Mum! Dad! It's the cry of panic as a child fears being lost or perhaps separated from their parents. Well, that's something we can feel. We're afraid that we can be separated from God. But if we are God's children, we do not need to fear. We are more than conquerors. Our reading, Romans chapter 8, verses 35 to 37. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall trouble or hardship or persecution, or famine and nakedness, or danger or sword? As it is written, for your sake we face death all day long. We are considered as sheep to be slaughtered. No, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. Is there anything that can separate God's children from the love of Christ? What if we were to face hardship and trouble? What if I were to go through hard and difficult times where the pressures of life are so overwhelming that we can't cope? What if I were to face famine or nakedness? What if I were to go through financial difficulty, lose my job, unable to pay the bills or the mortgage, have to leave the country to find work in another place? What if I were to face danger or sword, to risk death, or perhaps even be killed because I follow Jesus Christ? In many countries today, that is what happens. People are imprisoned or worse, killed because they follow Jesus. Can any of these things separate us from God's love? You see, life is hard, it's tough. We're told we are like sheep to be slaughtered. It's like one trouble after another, mounting upon each other. It gets harder and harder. And we fear that we will be separated from God's love. Well, we do not need to fear. No, in all of these things, in all of life, and whatever we experience today or will experience, we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. The love of Christ is so strong, his grip upon us is so tight, nothing can break the love of Christ for us. His love not only holds us, his love will keep us. It is never dependent upon our faithfulness or our love towards God, but his faithful, steadfast love towards us. We do not need to fear. If we are his children, nothing and no one can separate us from his love.